Welcome to another Timage video, and today we're talking about Mare. Now, Mare was founded in 1947, so they know a thing or two about marine accessories. And their range of products spans from the Fendering that we're going to speak about today through to sun tops or biminis, and also even some fabric material which they have invented themselves. So today, like I said, is about Fendering, and we're going to discuss the different models available from Mare, the benefits, the details, the characteristics of these items, and hopefully you'll come away from the video knowing a little bit more about what we, Timage as their distributor, offer, but also hopefully will help you make that choice for your next project, the next boat, or maybe even architectural project, or perhaps even a dockside installation. So let's talk about the different ranges available. So Mare offer a number of types of fender profile. So we've got items that are stainless steel, so perhaps more of a luxury yacht look, and they also do still provide good impact resistance. And we also have items that are PVC, and they also range in terms of their durability and their application. So now I'm going to take you through, we'll start with stainless steel, I'll take you through the options there. There's two products we can discuss, and then we'll look at the PVC rub rails afterwards. So let's start by talking about Sphera. Now Sphera is an innovative stainless steel profile with a PVC base. You can just fit Sphera directly to a hull, the stainless steel bar directly to a hull, more commonly used on a classic motorboat such as an old Reaver or Chris Craft or something along those lines. They didn't have a PVC base in the time, and this product without it would be perfect. But the product really does consist of the bar, which is 316 grade stainless steel wrapped around a PVC core. And what that does is it gives you actual impact resistance and a bumper effect, and it means that should your boat rub up against something else, the stainless steel bar will not dent in and remain damaged. It will be able to spring back thanks to the core inside. So Sphera is really available with two base types. We've got slim base, as you see here, which is hardly any PVC at all, and you've also got the standard base. Both of these options are available with or without a lip. So you can see the standard base I have here in my hand has the lip, and the idea of that lip is to cover the hull and deck joint of the yacht, and it provides a really clean finish under what we would typically call a biscuit tin construction. It provides a really clean finish and stops really an unsightly wet finish process between the hull and deck joint, or at least if you do still do a wet process, you can cover it up with this PVC lip, so you don't have to spend a long time dressing that. It can just be quickly dressed by the profile base. So that's the lip, and it's available on the slim base as well. This one I have here is without a lip. Both products, like I said, with or without a lip. The PVC in this instance is white, but we can do it in black or grey as standard. In terms of installation of Sphera, it's a really simple product to install. The base track, if you're using one, the PVC base, would simply be laid up on the hull or the deck moulding, and typically is masking taped or fixed in place just temporarily. Then you come along with the stainless steel bar, and it's screwed onto the boat. As you can see here with the bigger piece that I've got, the product becomes pre-drilled at intervals and can be simply fixed with a stainless steel screw through into the deck, which then clamps and compresses the PVC base onto the boat hull. So it's a very straightforward product to fit. It will bend, and do look at the technical guide online and also in the brochure for what the minimum bend radius is, but it will bend fairly easily by being supplied in 3 meter bars. You're able to use the leverage of the bar itself to bend around any hull changes in surface or even around a bow. So it's a very versatile product. The nice thing about Sphera is, thanks to its construction, and I'll go back to the small piece here, with this PVC core inside the stainless steel, not hollow stainless steel, when you bend it, it does not deform. It keeps its D shape really well. So you can bend it round, fix it in place as you go, and there are joint caps to cover the joins between the 3-meter bars. We also have end caps also to dress the installation, which again are 316 grade stainless steel and just sit over the end of the product to avoid any unsightly bare or raw ends to the product. For boat builders, there's also a really great advantage to this product over some of the rival items or competitor products, because Sphera comes in just standard 3-meter bars which can be bent on application to the hull. You don't have to have pre-molded bars, you don't have to have pre-formed items in awkward lengths, so the product can be stocked in its standard form and then fitted to a range of boats, shared across a number of boat lines even, to basically keep stock inventory management simple and straightforward, and also shipping really. On the odd occasion we do still need to consider a pre-bent section if there is a very extreme bend or an unusual bend form to the boat design. So we always highly encourage everybody to discuss with us first the application that they're looking to carry out. Certainly when it comes to boat builders, please share your CAD or your designs with us, and we can discuss with you the best way to go about fitting this product. But it is a very simple item, it's simple to install, it's attractive, good looking, can come in a really large section of stainless steel even if you want to, for bigger boats or for boats where that is a design, of importance design wise. And like I said, very easy to stock and manage in terms of inventory. The next product I'm going to touch on again is a stainless steel Fender profile, and this one's called Binox. Now Binox came about because boat builders across the world were looking for a screwless Fender design, so they really wanted a very clean, minimalist stainless steel profile for the hull sides of yachts. And Binox uses a really innovative concept, an arrowhead design, which we will show you, has a top profile and a bass track just like the Sphera product. The bass track would be screwed in place, and then the top bar is then hammered, rubber malleted onto the bass track. And thanks to the arrowhead design of the top profile, it locks in place with the receiving bass track. So it's a very simple design. It's one that's easy to install, just like the Sphera product, and it still offers you a good stainless steel Fender profile, but with no screws visible. The only screws you will see are every 3 meters, where a joint cover ideally dress the gap between the one bar finishing and the other bar starting. So Binox is available in a number of sizes. Here in my hand I've got 25, which is the height or the width of this stainless steel bar, and 35, but it's also available in 50mm too. Now commonly we may even suggest, for those looking for a Binox solution, a combination of Binox and Sphera. Now, as you will see, the two products, the profiles, match exactly, and that's intentional, so that on areas where sharp bends, hull forms exist, the Sphera product will bend and secure, I bet, in a better way than the Binox product. So we can use the same bass track and screw fit sections of Sphera, perhaps around the bow or areas where you want to continue the fendering and where Binox would not be possible. So in some scenarios we do sort of suggest the combination of the two products. And here I've got two 35mm products that would sit well together. Binox is available with a standard bass, as you see here in my hand, as well as with a lip, just like this Sphera 35 that I have here, this lip. And again, as I talked about with the Sphera product, the lip is designed to cover the hull and deck joint and avoid any unsightly wet application of silicone or mastics or anything similar. So the product is very similar to Sphera in that sense. We don't have a slim base for this product. We only have this size base, standard base, because of the arrowhead that needs to sit inside that. So the base is available as well in the 3 standard colours, that is white, grey and the black that I'm holding here. So Binox is an excellent choice for those who do not want to see screws, and can be combined perhaps even with Sphera on some applications where screws are necessary to hold the fendering on correctly. So that's the Binox product. So let's now talk about PVC profile, Fender Profiles. And the first one really to focus on is one of the more popular products. It's been around for a good while now and is highly proven in the field, and that is Radial. Radial consists of 2 parts. So you have a PVC bass track, which is made of a higher density, a tougher PVC, a harder product, and you have a softer PVC profile which applies on top. I'm not sure if you can see clearly, but we will show you in this video how this looks together. And as you can see, the PVC profile grips onto the bass track. Now for installation, it's very straightforward. The bass track is screwed onto the hull, and then the PVC profile is simply laid onto it. I have a small piece of Radial here to try and demonstrate that. When you peel Radial back, the teeth open and it can simply be applied onto the bass track, and the product will grip on and be secure. So the bass track is screwed, and a countersink line is already made in the bass track for you. It can be just screwed at whichever intervals are right for your installation. It does not come pre-drilled, so that's done on site, but it's PVC, so it's very simple to do. And again, this product is designed for use on a hull and deck joint. So Radial is not symmetrical. It has a lower lip, again to cover the biscuit tin construction. We would refer to the hull meeting the superstructure, the deck, and this lip here helps to cover any unsightly wet mastic sealing, and it means that you can either skip that step if you are able to on your design, or cover any areas up. So you'll always end with a very nice finish. Radial is available in a number of sizes, again from quite a small product like we see here, up to 80, which is what I've got in my hand here. And it's also available in a number of colours, just like our stainless steel profiles, the bass tracks for those. Radial is available in black, grey or white. It's a very easy product also to stock and manage. The top profile comes on a reel in the length required. Some clients want 24 meters, 30 meters, some clients want 300, and they'll cut and prepare the top profile themselves. And the bass track is a 3 meter bar, just like with our stainless steel products. So that can be easily stocked and used across multiple boat lines, with perhaps the top PVC element could change colour or just be cut and prepared for application. So now let's move on to a product called Beno. Beno is available in a 40, a 65 as I have here in front of me, and also a 90mm high profile. And Beno is probably the first of our heavier duty products. So Beno can be used on boats that are a bit more of a commercial nature, or perhaps even as a dockside fender, or even if it's just for the look, because it's a chunkier, larger profile than the Radial. Beno, again, is a very simple product to install. It consists of 3 parts. You have a top profile, which is shown here in black. You have a bass track, which is shown here in grey. And you have a fixing bar, which fits in between the 2 profiles. So Beno is supplied on a reel, the bass track and the top profile, and the fixing bar is just supplied in a length. So that can be, again, easy to stock and manage. The bar can be stocked and held, and the lengths of the bass and the top track can be cut as needed or supplied by us as needed. Now, Beno 65 is excellent for a flat hull application, whereas before we've been talking a lot about the hull and deck join, and for example Radial being excellent for that. The Beno product has a flat base. It is also available with a lip now as a new addition for in the last 12 months, but it's ultimately originally designed for a flat application. So if you're looking to place this on the side of the hull, nowhere near the hull and deck join, then this is ideal. Beno, again, like I said, very simple to install. The two parts come apart. The teeth can open and allow you to insert the top track into the bass track. The stainless steel fixing bar sits within this bass track and helps to clamp the bass track to the hull, and then afterwards you can just come along and insert the top track, which can be malleted in place with a rubber mallet and secured. It's worth noting that Beno 40, the smallest in the Beno range, doesn't have a fixing bar, and so that product is even more flexible. You fix the bass track to the hull directly, just screw, fit the bass track, and then insert the top profile, just as we see here with the 65. But it's ideal if you've got a tighter radius to go around, or you need to follow a more flowing shape but still have a good impact resistance and a good fender profile. Beno 65 and 90 will simply bend equally, and the stainless steel bar will bend and be screwed in place, but the 40 does not have that bar, so that's just something to note in terms of the characteristics of the product being ever so slightly different. Now we're going to talk about bumper. Bumper is probably the most heavy duty profile we offer from Tessin Mare, and it consists of 4 parts this time. You've got 3 extrusions in PVC and also the stainless steel fixing bar, which fits in the middle. So again, in terms of installation, it's a simple product to install. The 2 outer wings, as you may call them, are offered up to the hull, and the stainless steel fixing bar then helps to fix those in place, and the top profile can be simply hammered in place with a rubber mallet, just in the same way as the Beno product. You'll see with the shape of bumper and all of the holes that's made in the extrusion, this isn't just to keep it lightweight, but it also helps with impact resistance and allows a compression of the product against the hull to stop any damage. So this product here, bumper, is great if you're looking for a really heavy duty looking product, but also a high performance one. Commercial craft, any kind of pilot boats, craft going to visit offshore wind farms, anything that's going to get a lot of impact and require this for mooring, this is an ideal product. Bumper is available in 2 sizes, 125mm, and this is the larger 150mm. And again, just like with all the other PVC items, is available in white, grey or the black that I have here. The final product I'm going to talk about today is a brand new one, and this one is simply called Cube by Tessin Mare. And just like the other profiles, it's available in a number of sizes. I have 65 here in my hand, but it's also available in 90, and I think other sizes coming soon. Now, Cube is new, it's square, really is the innovation. There's a drive towards these sorts of forms in boat design, and the advantages of a Tessin Mare product coming in a reel, being easy to prepare, easy to install, rather than having pre-formed fender profiles. You can still get that look, but with a profile that's available off the shelf and easy to prepare and cut and install. Now, Cube has been designed for a number of installation types. well, a 2 to be precise, there is a large recess allowance here in the profile, and that is for a sandwich type junction, which is, I think, fairly common certainly in the United States in their yacht design, but also other types of hull, and that allows the sandwich to sit inside this void here. We also, of course, can fit this onto a flat hull design, and it will provide the impact resistance and nestle nicely right up against the hull, not allowing any water or any debris to get in there behind. So the product is made up of 3 parts, and here we've got the top profile, the bass track, and also, again, just like with the Beno and the bumper product, there is a fixing bar that fits in here to help fix that and clamp that down onto the installation surface like a giant washer, a linear washer. So this is cube. It can bend. There is a minimum bend radius, which, again, please check our technical areas online, have a look on our website or in the catalogue to find out this sort of information. But it's primarily designed really as a hull side impact fender profile, and can be used a medium to heavy duty applications, with lots of flex there and impact resistance. So that brings us to the end of the summary of these great products by Tessin Mare. So we've got, like I said, a number of options: stainless steel, with screws, without screws, or perhaps a combination of the two. We have Radial as a really nice entry-level PVC solution, Beno, bumper, and now the new cube. So with this range of product, we have most avenues covered. With Fender Profiles, we really highly encourage you to engage with us on a technical level about the application to ensure that you're choosing the right product for your project. And we can also liaise, like I said, with the factory in 3D CAD, take your hull design and try and help lay out the right solution. So we encourage you to discuss this with us, talk to us, and we can certainly help you specify the right Tessin Mare product.